Hey feminine, let's go ahead and jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest, okay? Thank you, spirits. Let us see already. Cards are talking already. What y'all talking about? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? For the feminines, we have self-love, okay? Correct. This is the energy that a lot of feminines are in right now, of course. Per usual. Acceptance, self-treatment, intentions, and self-awareness. All right. Ooh. We have evidence and unsatisfied. One second. All right. So with evidence and unsatisfied here. Dun dun dun. Bare minimum. Last night we did a reading, right? And that reading mentioned something about warrant, jail time, something they didn't want you to know. This could be why a person didn't move or didn't do certain things, even though you felt like they should have or could have or something like that, right? I feel like you ended up being unsatisfied. You ended up losing interest, or this is what they're thinking. But really what's happening is you're just accepting the situation for what it is and not trying to make it be something else. Okay? And we have searching here. So when I say let the situation be what it is, accept it for what it is, stuff like that, what I mean is if you don't know about this situation here that they could be dealing with law enforcement and all that type of stuff, right? Some of your people could also work in law enforcement, but anyway, if you're not aware of whatever the situation is that they're going through in that essence, but you are aware of the fact that they gave little or close to none, well, that's enough for you to accept and go off of. You like, I don't know why they gave close to none. I just know that they did. You know, you don't really need the why is what I'm getting. Like, why would you need the why? You already know that they gave a little or none, right? So let us see. Okay, we have deadline. Yeah, so this person feels like they have run out of time with you, okay? Or like they have to do something right now before they do, okay? So take it whichever way it applies. You know if you are completely done or not, okay? You have pure intentions. You had pure intentions when it came to this person. All right, for those of you who are still interested, when it comes to this person, that's what you have. All right, put it in whatever tense you need to. Okay, past, present, or future, honey. Put it in whatever tense you need to. We got heartstrings. Okay. Yeah, some of you feel like this person just played mind games. Like they just strung you along. Okay, like they said what they felt like you wanted to hear, or said what they felt like they needed to say to get from you whatever they needed, which could have been your energy, your attention, your affection, whatever. If this person is egotistical, maybe they needed or wanted their ego stroked. Okay, and knowing that somebody loves me or cares about me a certain way does exactly that, strokes my ego for me. Okay, it could be the love that they're receiving from others does not compare to the love that they get from you. You give an enormous amount of love. You give so much love, even when it's like you're not getting something back, okay? Which is what I'm seeing here, which could be exactly why we started off with self-love. Now that love that you were giving to everybody else, you're turning within and giving that to you. First and foremost, you know, it's like, let me make sure my cup is filled before I go out here trying to fill everybody else's cup, okay? As you should. So yeah, it's like you're realizing where someone had you messed up, okay? And again, the why is really not necessary. It's like all you need to know is that something happened or that something is a certain way. The why doesn't really matter right now, okay? Because I feel like you don't want to put more mental power or more mental energy into something than you may feel like is necessary right now. Again, back to that mind games. It's like if you already feel someone was playing with your mind, why would you continue to give them access to that? Why would you continue to let somebody run all up and through your mind? You know, eventually you just be like, all right, you know, enough of that, okay? Yeah, you see how like her hands are up here on her temples, almost like she's trying to quiet her mind. She's like, oh, I'm not interested in thinking about this, you know. So it's not to say the thought won't ever come up, but when it does come up, I feel like you try to put your energy or your attention somewhere else. It's very intentional too. Okay. This person may have been trying to avoid telling you something, because it says law enforcement, temptation, criminal history, avoiding the 12. They could have been trying to, avoid telling you something. Just not tell you so that when time passes, then I can do what I said I was going to do. Or something like that. Around winter. Winter is significant here. Some way, shape, form, or fashion. All right. Let's go ahead, jump into the storyline, y'all. Blue's like, I don't want to dig too much. Yeah, I see Queen of Pentacles and I see the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so branching off from that. All right, yesterday, security being really important to you. You not knowing where you and this person stood, but understanding that they were given the bare minimum. Again, that's all you needed to know. That's all you needed to understand. Okay. We also mentioned a lot of you having intuitive abilities, and you got this High Priestess energy with you, and that's great. So this person feels like you know what they don't say, or you know what they haven't told you. And we mentioned even if you do, they still have to take certain action, or they still have to, speak up for themselves or something like that, Something with the actions matching the words. Okay. All right, let us see. Four of Wands, very interesting for the very first card out. I feel like, excuse me guys, I feel like you're all this person is thinking about right now. Okay, we have the Four of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Woo, with the Two of Wands on his side, the High Priestess, you see? Do you see what I'm saying? It's crazy. All right. We got the Page of Pentacles. Or, okay. The Two of Swords. This card is jumping out, honey. All right. Jumping out. Underlying energy here is the Queen of Wands. There you go again. All right. So because they're so drawn to you, so attracted to you, twin flame union is still what's on their mind, first and foremost. Still feeling like this is destined. Okay. Still feeling like you're this High Priestess and you understand what's going on with them. Two of Wands is like a decision hasn't been made either way with something. Okay. I feel like they're open-minded still when it comes to this. But they feel like maybe you aren't. Again, with the Two of Swords energy, Two of Wands being sideways. They don't really know. So, that's interesting. Wow. I haven't heard that song in a while or channeled that in a minute, but here it is. It's coming up. It's applicable. Speeding. Okay, that's what I'm hearing, So it's about their time being up. If my time is up, let me know right now. Okay? I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta find my way back to your heart. Okay, we ain't got time to play. So is my time up? And here's the thing about that too, by the way, right? Which makes it a little funny, but not really, right? Because they so serious. Like we laugh, we joke, but they so serious, right? Is that if that is the case, if I did run out of time, let me know so that I can find my way back to your heart, huh? So it's like saying you're not out of time after all. You're just going to create more time. You're going to make more time. Like, I don't really know how to take that. All right, so yeah, we got the Two of Swords. Like this person is basically saying, it's not over. It's not done. That kind of energy. Same thing again, okay? Like they want something to continue or they want something to happen again, but not the same way. So they're going to do better. They're going to do different, That's the intention. Yeah, they feel like they really want to hold on to you here. This is why Four of Wands is the very first card. Okay. Three of Wands. Okay, so this is what's to come still here. What's still on the horizon for you all. Ace of Pentacles and the Magician. Yes, they know that they did not give you security, so they want to have or manifest a brand new beginning where they get to offer you that, where they get to show up in a certain way for you that, see, they weren't able to before. But again, with that evidence. So I just feel like somebody didn't know all that someone was dealing with. And it's interesting because pre-shuffle, the first card here is imprisonment. Okay, now this could be talking about so many different things. But it's just the feeling of being stuck. The Eight of Swords energy. Feeling being stuck in a situation, not necessarily. You could change it. For example, if this is the situation and they are unable to move around the way they want to, like they don't have their freedom the way that they would like, moving forward, make better decisions so that you don't repeat something like this. That's how you free yourself from that, so to speak, right? So Eight of Cups is emotional withdrawal, detachment, walking away. You walked away, you pulled away, but they don't, again, enjoy that, and they don't want that to be the end. So Eight of Wands is incoming communication. You could expect that. Three of Wands is here, I would say, very soon. Okay, we have around winter. Winter is not that far away. I feel like by winter, this person wants to see you. Okay, that's coming through here. Denial, because they feel like you're denying them. You're dismissing them. Some of you feel like their actions and their words, again, have been contradicting. They say one thing, they do something else, but it's because it is. Okay. So this is why they want to manifest a new beginning where they get to offer you something that they didn't before. IDK, my BFF Jill, says losing interest. And then the Two of Wands is sideways. So I really feel like it could go either way here. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like it can go either way because you're very much so aware of the fact that this person is offering you something. And I feel like your intuition wants to tell you that something is sincere, even if your logic is telling you something else. Which is really interesting. Because the High Priestess is all about duality. Hence why it could go either way. Because I feel like you know that the reason somebody wasn't showing up for you is not because they don't care about you. It's something else. Nevertheless, this person should have been very honest and transparent about what they had going on. Is how you feel. Like, why keep you in the dark? Why all of the confusion? Why all of the uncertainty? Because now I don't know what's going on with you, and I don't know how to feel about this. When all that could have been avoided had you just told me, well, this is the situation, I can't really do X, Y, Z right now. Right? They see you as someone that wants them, not necessarily needs them, so to speak, as in like them coming to you and saying, I want to offer you stability and security. It's not because you don't have it. Nine of Pentacles is good all on their own. So me coming to you and saying that is not because I feel like you don't have it, but it's because I feel like it's important in order for you to feel safe in our connection. Like, you feel safe with you, but you should feel safe with me too. If I say I want to be in your life, if I say I love you and I want love from you and all this stuff. I want to share love with you and all that stuff, right? If that's the case, Got the Knight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups. Four of Pentacles. You see? Very interesting. I'm getting something here about this person. It's like they want to come in and offer again. It's just like the repeated message, but in a different way, I guess. Because the Knight of Cups is coming in bringing this cup, where the Eight of Cups would be walking away because something is missing, going to find whatever that is, soul searching, what have you. We did see the Ace of Cups as well, so it's like the Nine of Cups would be what follows. Four of Pentacles being holding on to something. So I just feel like this is their idea. You know, it's just like double, triple emphasis. This is their idea that if they come to you and, you know, put in that energy and effort, then hey, I haven't run out of time after all. But the Knights are back and forth. They're on missions. I'm getting here about this person figuring out what it is that they really want. But it's coming through what they want, you know? It's very interesting. That could be why the Two of Swords is next. You see, mind games, playing with feelings. This is why a lot of you are like, The Queen of Cups. King of Swords is here. Death card right behind it. I feel like this person is sad, or they feel really heartbroken by something right now. Oh, they got a lot of interesting energy around them right now. With the Tower and the Five of Wands, Ten of Wands right after that. Sheesh. Okay, I feel like this person is stressing about something. Going through some internal struggles and battles, and they got a lot going on with them right now. I feel like this person really needs to tap into source energy, focus on healing something within themselves. This is them wanting to stand up and fight for your love and fight for your affection. Again, them wanting to provide you with security and stability is not because they feel like you don't have it on your own. You have it on your own. It could be that they feel they don't have it, and it could be because of whatever this situation is. Like, we don't know how long this person's been dealing with this situation and all that they've had to put into it. Okay? We have no clue because that didn't come out here. And if this person calls themselves wanting to manifest marriage, manifest union, they need to be able to provide you what it is that they feel like you can provide yourself with. That could also be what we're picking up here. But fighting for your affection, fighting for your love. Okay. They want you to look at them in a good way, not a negative way. They're worried that something's over. Again, with that deadline, either it really is, and if it is, how do I find a way to get back to here? This and this don't look good. You know, they're praying that the two of you can work this on out. All right, some of you have this person blocked. All right, either physically or energetically. Like, you know, in the physical, you ain't talking to him, you ain't dealing with him. Or spiritually, you ain't talking to him, you ain't dealing with him. Okay? Like, either way, you're just not dealing with him right now. Okay? This person, see, wants to provide you with security, stability. Again, not because you don't have it, but because that's what's missing. For you to feel safe, for you to truly feel like, oh, 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands is what you want with me. Because I feel like this person has put that out there, but again, contradicting behavior. They say it, but time has passed, 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 time has passed. You're like, psh, whatever. Okay? Ace of Swords is truth, though. It's clarity. Do you see what I'm saying? So a person coming to you and speaking their truth when it comes to their feelings, but not sharing whatever it was that was going on over there. High Priestess is not just our inner knowing and intuition, higher self, things like that. It's also mystery. What hasn't been revealed to us yet. Similar to the moon. A person thought, and this is really interesting the way it's coming out, right? Like, if I tell you this, then you won't wait for me. But you just keep on. It's something like that. Because you feel like I won't wait for you, but the whole time what ends up happening? Somebody's waiting for you. We got the Lovers, okay. Divine counterpart energy. Again, with the romance. Okay. A deep connection. Something that has both love and lusts all up and through it. We got the Star card. Okay. Divine protection, divine guidance. Answered prayers, miracles, divine favor. Okay. I feel like there's divine favor on you, divine favor on your person. I feel like Spirit is with them and protecting them. They're good. You don't have to worry, be concerned, because I know a lot of you are with this energy coming out. It keeps coming up. You don't have to worry. You guys got your person. Spirit's got them. All right. They're learning a very valuable lesson right now. Okay. You have the Star card, but they are divinely protected through it all, right? Okay. I feel like Spirit is saying and confirming this is destined. All right. This is truly destined. They may feel like you're a blessing. This love is a blessing. Coming into union with you would be a blessing. Being set free from whatever they felt like was weighing them down, or I don't want to say trapping them. Okay, but yeah, they just want to be set free from that so they can move toward their ultimate happiness. Be with the person they feel like they have this sense of belonging with. They share this sense of belonging with. All right, but again, some of you had this person blocked. All right, Seven of Pentacles is like investing. Some of you may feel like the person has been selfish. Again, like they strung you along. Several different things come out. But we see why they feel the way they do and why you feel the way you do. Hence why the Two of Wands is sideways. It can go either way here. Okay? It truly can. We have possessive again. So I feel like this is just confirmation that they are how you think they are. In so many ways, but also in other ways too. Like there's things you don't see about it. Like it's not that bad, you know, or that's how they want you to look at it. You like, child, what? But that's how it's coming through. That's how I'm channeling it. They want you to look at it like it's not that bad. You look at it like they want control, either of you or the situation, or that's what they're used to. They could be stingy and greedy. For some of you, feel like they want what they want, how they want it, when they want it, but you don't get what you want. You know, nobody else gets what they want. This person gets everything or something like that. But they also just really want to hold on to you and not let go. And that's been emphasized I don't know how many times. All right. It's been emphasized I don't know how many times. We have divination, all right, guides, intuition, occult, and spiritual insight. Okay. So yeah, again with that high priestess energy, a lot of you are fully tapped in. The star card, okay? Fully tapped in. You trust what your guides tell you. All right, you have a lot of spiritual insight. This person may feel like you know certain things, even if they don't tell you certain things. So sometimes they may feel like they don't have to tell you. That might bother you, okay? It says, I can see myself with you for the rest of my life. This belongs to you, my love, okay? So they feel all of them belongs to you. Naughty thoughts, okay? With this Nine of Swords here, I feel like they are really kicking themselves in the tush. Yeah, these two cards slid out. Let's see. We got low vibes. But that's, you know, it's like pity. They're pitying themselves or, you know, just sitting here in a really not so great energy. Because they feel defeated. Feel like they sabotage something. They're also hoping you don't feel like, and praying you don't feel like they abused you or took advantage of you or took you for granted. They're praying that you don't feel that way. But they're upset with themselves for, I guess, just not having handled it better. I love when you let me know how much you've missed me. It's more naughty thoughts, though, so you take it as it applies. See, they want you to let them back into that warmth. Alright? They miss that affection. Have I ever told you how you make me feel? I'm here, Michael Jackson. We have joy. That could be how you make them feel. Enthusiasm, vitality, freedom, and optimism. You just give them all of this life, all this energy. Inspiration. All right, inspirational, positivity, faith, creativity, and renewal. Okay, so this person is doing everything in their power to remain hopeful that they'll be able to transmute the situation or transmute the energy of the situation. Right now may not be in the best place. Okay, hence why if you notice the shift in Blue's energy and then we go and pull out that low vibes, I feel like that's where they are. And if you look at the way this person is sitting, for example, I mean, it pretty much speaks for itself. It's not like it's a high vibe situation. It's not. All right, and they're just ready to get up out of it. I feel like this is a high vibrational person dealing with low vibrational energies, low vibrational situations, and they're working their way through it. But in a lot of ways, they feel like you were their guidance, or you're like their angel on earth or something like that, and earth angels do exist. Okay, we are real. So they feel like you're an earth angel, okay? Things go better when you're around or something like that, okay? Than they do when you aren't. You have advantage, supporters, victory, winning, triumph. Yeah, like things go better when you're around than they do when you aren't. So they really want to keep you around. Okay, not just for that reason, but it's definitely one of them. All right, so those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and love. you.